Good afternoon, guys. It's Ryan over at Magnum Sports. Introducing a kind of a new idea that we're going to run with, which is our new podcast that'll be launching here in the future. We're going to have a couple guys sit down, talk about their hunting experiences, shooting experiences, things of that nature, and hopefully you guys can thoroughly enjoy that. But there is a topic that we do want to discuss briefly with you today, as we are getting flooded with questions about the ATF's new proposal of the ban on stabilizing braces for ARPs and AKPs and things of that nature. I don't want to speak for others and the way you guys interpret the law, but I want to let you know how we are currently interpreting the law and what it looks like to us. So I had the conversation with the ATF agent just yesterday about what exactly this means and how can we actually interpret the law accurately. And after a few moments of silence, I started to get some answers, and really he gave me 4 options. I'm only going to give you 3 because I believe the last one is not really an option whatsoever. First and foremost, you guys can definitely SBR your gun. You can go ahead and start the paperwork for your pistol to be made into an SBR. And they're doing that free of charge to you within the 120-day allotment or window that's open to you all. And that's just the very first option they gave you. And I think they pushed it pretty hard as like a, hey, look, I'm giving you something for you giving me something. I don't know that I necessarily agree with it. It does take away carry options and things like that of your ARP and AKP. The second option they gave me was removing the stabilizing brace altogether. Now I'm touching a stock, just to be clear, I know that. But you guys can remove the stabilizing brace on the back of your gun and it still will be considered a pistol, okay? Now at any point, if you were to shoulder your buffer tube or get good cheek weld on your buffer tube or anything like that, that is actually still illegal. You're not allowed to do those things. The last option, which I really don't consider an option as well, but I have to make it known to you, is destroying the firearm. You guys have the ability to destroy your own firearms, and that way it's no longer an issue whatsoever. I, again, don't consider it an option. This is your hard-earned money, and to be honest, I think all 3 of these options are unconstitutional and they don't really fall into place, but this is the world we live in and this is what we're dealing with. Now, before we do anything, we also have to make note that it went on to the registry, the federal registry yesterday, as something that is moving forward and taking place. The very same day it went on to the registry, there was a lawsuit filed out of Texas. So I don't know what that means. Whether or not Texas wins that lawsuit or other states and things of that nature, whether or not they file lawsuits and give a tremendous amount of pushback to this, could really tell us the story in the long run. So if I could make any recommendation, it would be read the law yourself, interpret it, and ask questions. You guys can always reach out to us via email or just simply give us a call at 616-712-6162. We're happy to have these discussions. I will never give you legal advice. However, I want to make that clear as well. So hopefully this is a help to you all. Hopefully you guys can take this information and kind of run with it and do some homework on your own side of things and come up with a conclusion that works best in your household. As always, guys, shoot straight, have fun, stay safe, and we look forward to seeing you guys at Magnum Sports.